Hello children, good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So children, it's time to move to another science lesson titled as Habitat Investigators. The objective for this lesson is to describe and identify various local habitats. I repeat, the objective for this lesson is to describe and identify various local habitats. For this particular lesson, children, I want all of you to become little investigators. Now, what are you supposed to investigate? You are supposed to investigate some local habitats. For this lesson, I want all of you to do three things. The first thing is, I want you to visit to some garden or to some open space and try identifying some local habitats over there, such as a cobweb, a bird's nest, ants colonies, ponds, beehive, a hedge, and a flower bed. Now, cobweb as a local habitat is going to remain same for all the groups. All the groups will be investigating cobweb as a habitat. Now, each group has to choose two more habitats. So in all, each group will be investigating and describing 3 habitats. Children, in case you don't have a garden or you cannot visit to some open space, you can always try looking for the habitats inside your house. You can easily find a cobweb under your sink or in some dark and damp area. You can find termites on the walls. Now, what are these termites? Children, termites, Dimak, you know Dimak? Dimak is known as the termite. So, this was the first thing. The second thing is, I want you to identify different physical aspects of the habitat, such as how damp or dry the habitat is, how warm or cold the habitat is, how windy or calm the habitat is, how sheltered or open the habitat is, how low or high above the ground the habitat is. The third thing is, you have to observe your chosen habitats and you have to identify whether it's small, it's big, it's tiny, it's deep, or it's shallow. Children, it's time for some questions now. Now these questions are really going to help you in describing your habitat. It will also help you in identifying various physical aspects of the habitats. You all must have seen ant colonies. Where are they found? Are they found above the ground or below the ground? How much sheltered it is? You all must have seen beehives. Where are they found? What kind of support a beehive need? Can a beehive protect itself from rain? Can sunlight enter into a beehive? A beehive is found in a damp area or in a dry area. Next, you all must have seen earthworms. Where are they found? Why do they creep in the soil? Is it a permanent habitat or a temporary habitat? You all must have seen wood lice. They are found mostly in a dark and a damp area. They do have a sort of covering on them, or let's say they have shells on them. Why do insects have shells on them? Children, do you think a wind might affect the flower? How a wind can affect the flower? A beehive on a tree is located neither on the top of the tree nor on the bottom of the tree. Why is it so? A frog in a puddle. What kind of habitat it is? Is it a permanent habitat or a temporary habitat? So children, think about these questions. These questions are really going to help you in describing your habitats, and they will also help you in identifying the various physical aspects of the habitat. So children, let's talk about the writing part of this lesson now, or how are you going to present your work. Suppose you decide upon writing about the cobweb first. So you may begin like this. What is it like in the cobweb? And then you have to describe this habitat. You have to mention the physical aspects of this habitat. You have to draw a sketch and then you have to label it also. What are you going to draw over here? You are going to draw a cobweb. Children, in a similar manner, you have to write and draw about the other two habitats as well. So children, that's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed the lesson. Kindly complete your work by this Sunday, as on Monday we will be discussing your notes in a live session. Thank you. Have a nice day.